Hey, my friends, welcome to Cooking Something Good. I'm your host, Dave Duso, and I'm practicing a new voice. I don't want any trouble. I just want to be left alone. I'm practicing being an old man. I'm getting closer to being an old man every day. Hey, I'm excited about today's show. It's going to be special. We are going to, all show long, promote an amazing organization. It's called the World Central Kitchen. And this is a organization that has changed the way disaster relief is handled and how fundraising is done for disaster relief. Founder, Chef Jose Andres, amazing guy. He was on Jimmy Kimmel last week. Jimmy Kimmel, the other guy, Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show. So if you want to Google and watch that episode, you get a really good feel of what they do. And I hope after listening to our show today that you get a good feel of that too. What they do is they provide food for communities in stress and in the middle of disasters. They've done it recently in Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, through the Caribbean, Florida, all the way up to the hurricane that hit in Canada. They've already served 130,000 meals. 130,000 meals since Fiona hit. They stage in an area, and then they're in that area when the hurricane hits, and they hunker down and they're ready to go. And as soon as it clears out and it's safe to do so, there are people with no homes, no food, no water, no electricity. They don't have uh, um, any sanitary services. But these guys come in like angels, and they get food because people need to eat. And they don't need to eat next week. They need food and they need water and they need it now. And these guys do it. They've been at this, the World Central Kitchen, since I think 2011. And if I'm not wrong, I think they've served 160 million meals so far to people in need, communities in need. It's a great organization. Just click down here if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, or if you don't see their link, we'll have their link somewhere in the description. So if you're listening on a pure podcast platform and you don't see us, you can just go to the description on that platform and click the button. It takes you right to their donation site. Um, we really, everyone here at Cooking Something Good loves this organization. And with everything going on right now, whatever you can do. If you can do $5, great. If you can do $100, great. If you can do $1,000, great. If you can do $11, great. They need to continue to do this. This is a time of year when these hurricanes are wreaking havoc, and we've got people, grown-ups, children, babies, infants who need to eat. They need water. You need water. You don't drink water for 3 days, you're done, right? They do it. They do it quickly. They've been doing it for a while now. They know what they're doing. We're excited about it. Hey, also on the show today, we're going to talk about that a little bit, and we're going to talk about a great little restaurant I found down in Chicopee, Massachusetts, and I found it by chance because I took a wrong turn, right? My ways kind of took me the wrong way. It's called Saboro Latino. I went in. It's this cute little place, kind of off the beaten path. Uh, it's very well kept. It's very well put together. It's got a nice open eating space, some little bit of outside dining. Most importantly, it has great food. I was blown away. And while I was there, I met the manager. His name is Billy Castillo. He is from the Dominican Republic, another country that has just been ravaged along with Puerto Rico. Um, and he's been here 16 years. He came here when he was 20, and he didn't speak any English. And you're going to be impressed how well. I mean, his English is grammatically as good as anyone's. And if people come here from foreign countries when they're 2 or 3, you can understand by the time they're 30 or 20 that their language skills are really good. His language skills, he came here at 20, and they're wow, amazing. Really nice guy. They really care about what they're doing there. A lot of traditional Hispanic and Puerto Rican food, which I love. We're going to talk about mofongo, and we're going to talk empanada. It's really great food. It's good stuff. I love what they have. They had fried plantains, which is one of my favorite things in the world. And he's going to talk about how important it is. We're going to talk about together about how important it is for the tourist industry, both in the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and all the Caribbean. So if you're in looking for a vacation this winter, they're getting things back together as quickly as they can. It's going to be fine. Get down there and enjoy yourself. Have a great time and help out the tourist industry, help their economies, because when their economies are strong, our economy is stronger. And when they're doing well, we're doing better, right? Any country in the world that's doing better is helpful. They've got great beaches, both in Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic and all throughout the Caribbean. They've got great food. So, yeah, let's get out there. Let's give them a hand. It's going to be a fun show. Don't forget, find out all over our sites where you can click and get to the World Kitchen Organization and donate to a very, very important cause. We're going to start the show, though, right when? Right now. Hey, welcome to Cooking Something Good. I'm your host, Dave Duso. Great show today. We're really excited. We're working to help promote an amazing organization. It is called the World Central Kitchen. They're out there on the ground right now already in these states, in these areas, Florida, that's been affected by Hurricane Ian. And they have been on the ground for 5 years in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria and now with Hurricane Fiona that went through. And what they do is they serve meals to people in needs, communities in crisis, and they do it all over the world. As I said, they've been in Puerto Rico for 5 years because after the crisis is over and after all the people have been fed, they set up programs that set up resilient food sources. So not only they help right after the emergency, but they continue to help. It's called the World Central Kitchen. If you look right here, you can click and it'll take you right to their donation page. It's really money well spent. If you saw Jimmy Fallon about a week and a half ago, you'll see an interview with founder Jose Andres, who is just a magnificent human being, and him and his teams are just amazing. With us today, we have Billy Castillo. Billy, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Billy's the manager of a great little place I found just by chance yesterday. Was it, Billy? Was it yesterday I was in there?
Yes, absolutely.
It's called, is it Saboro? Saboro Latino?
Sabor Latino restaurant.
Latino restaurant. And it's this really cute little place in Chicopee, kind of off the beaten path. It's and you can see it in the background. They had amazing food. I was blown away. And you can see there's lines of people there. You don't find lines of people at a restaurant that's not good. And Billy, I got to tell you, you guys do a great job. And I love Caribbean Spanish food. I mean, a big fan. You know that I love the islands with all my heart. Where are you from?
I'm from Dominican Republic.
Yep. And how have they been so far in storms this year? Have they been able to get around them so far?
Yeah, they're still working on it. You know, there's a lot of damage over there.
Yeah. Is that from Fiona or is that from Maria?
From Fiona.
Fiona, yeah. So.
Fiona, yeah, recently, yeah.
So have you talked to any? Are you from the island, or are your parents or grandparents from the island?
No, I'm from over there. I just moved here in 2007.
So how old were you when you moved here?
I was when I moved here I was 20. So I'm right now I'm 20. I'm 30, almost 36. So
Yeah.
I'll be 36 in this month.
I have to tell you something. Did you speak English on the Dominican, or did you learn when you got here?
I just learned from here, from the street, watching TV.
Your
And I've been on school here.
your English is perfect. I mean, we had a long conversation yesterday.
Far away from perfect, but I'm trying my best.
Oh no, I tell you what, it is your grammar, everything is perfect. I mean,
Appreciate it.
and if you moved here when you were 3, you can kind of understand that. But when you moved here, you were 20. That's really
Hard.
impressive.
It's really
But
hard.
we're not here to talk about your language. We're here to talk about your food.
Yes.
Can we talk a little bit about? And I'm gonna spill some of the beans, because one of my favorite things in the world is mofongo.
Uh,
Can you tell our
Good
listeners
question.
who don't know what it is?
Well, mofongo we mix it up with mashed plantain. We mix it up with some call it chicharron, fried pork belly,
Yeah.
some garlic, some a little bit of adobo. So we mix it up everything together, and we make a really nice form. And we serve it up with any sauce we like: fried chicken,
Oh.
garlic shrimp, tomato sauce shrimp, whatever you decide.
Yeah, and
It's really good.
it's
People love it here.
really good. It's one of my favorite Spanish dishes. I didn't do that yesterday though. I went the plantain, yellow rice, and fried chicken route. Plantain. A lot of people here don't know. They see a plantain, they go, "Oh, that's a banana."
Yeah,
It's a
this
little
we call it
different.
sweet plantain.
Yeah. What's the difference between a plantain and a banana?
Yeah,
Tell
the
it.
difference is
Yeah.
well, the banana is it's like a green bananas. By the time they start getting yellows, getting sweetness, it's the same thing with the plantain, but it's way too different. The plantain is a little bit harder than a banana, so the banana, it's become like a fruit.
Yeah.
The sweet plantain is still, vegetable, and it's way too different. Sweet, same, but
It, it,
not like the plantain.
yeah.
It's the texture is different.
Yeah. And it's sweet in a different way.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is sweet, but it's way different.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of my. I love, especially fried plantain. I think that's what God made first. Everybody always says that first God made light, but I think He made fried plantain first, then He made light. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably yes.
Can we talk about some other stuff you have? First of all, tell everybody where you're located.
We're located in 872 Meadow Street. It's
Yeah,
in Chicopee, Massachusetts.
yeah, and it's a really cute designed, well run, open space. It's in a little
Yes.
bit of outdoor seating. It's really a cool little place. Yeah,
Yeah, we're located in the place. It's a lot of companies and it's a little nice neighborhood around too.
yeah,
So we open at 6, so that way the people to go to work they stop by before go to work, buy some breakfast, and for the same time they get out of work 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. We're still here because we close at 8. So it's really nice spot, really
it's
nice spot here.
yeah, because there's a lot of places now. They're breakfast places, but they don't open till 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we
Working
try to
people, working class people are already at work at 8 o'clock.
yeah
They've
yeah
already,
because we have a warehouse real next to us, so we got it. They start working earlier. Sometimes they get up because that's 24 hours
yeah,
warehouse over there. So sometimes they get out of work up. They say 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6 in the morning. So we open, so they just got some breakfast to take home before they go to sleep.
yeah, it's
So
perfect.
they go outside.
Now, my family's part French Canadian. Meat pie is a very big thing for us. We're
Hmm.
big into our meat pies. You have a type of meat pie too. Can you tell? What do you call those?
The one that we have here,
Yeah,
the meat pie. Well, we call it pastelon.
yeah.
We have lasagna. Um,
It,
Pretty much, yeah. We have those. Uh, for the breakfast, we got all kind of meat. So we got you know different. We got bacon, egg and cheese, sausage, egg and cheese, ham, egg and cheese,
yeah,
turkey, all kind of meat that you can imagine. Whatever you're looking for, you can find it here.
yeah. And like you said, a lot of those people getting off the shift, the overnight shift, because they're open 24 hours. For
Yes,
them, it's dinner time,
that's correct.
as opposed to breakfast. So you have to have a wide variety of stuff, which you really do.
Yeah, we have everything. Yeah, they already, they're regular here. So they already have everything. Whatever they ask, we already got them for them because we already know them. So it's been here for a while. So it's like we're all family here.
Hey, it's a great place, and I tell you, the women who are behind the counter are so sweet, so nice.
Appreciate you.
They really do a great job. Let's talk a little bit about where you're from, the Dominican Republic. A lot of people don't know much about. We know a lot about Puerto Rico because there's a lot of people who are descendants from Puerto Rico, or their parents or grandparents were. But they don't know a lot about the Dominican Republic. Can you tell people a little bit about where it is? Is there a difference in food as opposed to is it the same kind of food you would find in Puerto Rico?
Yes, it's similar actually. It's not that much different
Yeah,
between both. Because we're real close. Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico is just it's right there. We neighbor. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's in the Caribbean island. And it really it's not that much different. So we do the fried pork almost the same way of the Puerto Rico do the rice,
Uh, uh,
the beans, all this stuff. It's practically the same thing.
I don't know if it's the same in the Dominican Republic, but I had a friend from Puerto Rico, and years ago I went to a pig roast,
Hmm.
um, and it was fabulous. And it was a big family party, and they had so much food. And I think it was the grandmother or the aunt, the great aunt was there. And she was, at the beginning, she was very nice because she kept giving me food, and I kept
Yeah.
eating the food. But at some point, this very nice old lady, I couldn't eat anymore. I mean,
And you get mad.
and she got, it's like, oh, but you're so skinny. I was like,
Yeah.
I was skinny when I started this operation, ma'am. Now I'm fat. And my friend Danny's
Yeah.
like, give him a break, leave him alone. But all show long, she gave me that look like he didn't even
Yeah,
eat.
that's correct.
He only ate two of the desserts. I was like, is it the same in the Dominican Republic? With,
Yeah.
with,
And they keep pushing you, keep pushing. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. Come on. There's a lot of food. You gotta eat.
yeah,
If you don't eat, they force you to take some home. But you gotta take.
yeah.
You gotta eat some food.
Hey, just a
Yeah.
reminder, I'm here with Billy Castillo. He is the manager of Saboro Latino in Chicopee, Massachusetts, and we're talking all about his restaurant, his homeland, his neighbors in Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, and the great work that the World Central Kitchen is doing right now. If you see the link right here, if you click it, it'll take you right to their page, and you can donate. They put food into people, into communities that are in a disaster. They're in need, and it's an
Yes.
amazing job that they do. You know, we talked a little bit yesterday. We just met yesterday for the first time, and it was serendipitous for me because when I went in, I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't plan on getting an interview with you.
Mm.
So it turned out great for me. But we talked about things in the Caribbean that people up here wouldn't understand. Um, and people
Yeah.
always shake their head. So you can tell my listeners that I'm right about this because a lot of them shake their head. But if you have a rash or a fever, you don't go to the doctor. Where do you go?
Most of the time, we go to the beach.
Into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Salt water
Salt kills
cures.
that.
It cures everything,
Yeah.
even a hangover.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I know.
A long time.
And a lot of tourists come. It's a beautiful island. A lot of people come to the Dominican Republic. But it's a common in these islands where people come down their first day. They get there at like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and they start drinking rum punches, and then they fall asleep at the beach. And then of their 6-day vacation, 3 of them were hung over, and the other 3 were burning and peeling after they got really bad
Oh yeah,
sunburns.
the suns. Yeah, they forgot about the sun. Is crazy over there. It's really, really.
Hot all the
The
time.
heat over there is crazy. You gotta be careful with that. You gotta get some sunscreen, some protectors to take care of your skin.
Now we have to get people back to the Dominican Republic and to Puerto Rico for vacationers. We need you guys need your families down there. You're now with us, but you're one of us now. But the families down there in the industries and the all the tourist related industries, restaurants, they need tourists. Uh, if you could recommend the best beach in, in all,
Well,
it's a big place I know, but the best beach.
there's a lot of nice beach over there, but most of the time, so most of the people go to Barbara Beach.
Hmm.
It's on Punta Cana. It's a really nice
And it's
areas over there. It's a really nice tourist area. The people take care of you really good. And I recommend you guys go over there to Punta Cana, Barbaro Beach.
yeah,
That's the area over there. It's all
and
connected.
and a
They
lot of
take.
great restaurants over there too.
Oh yeah, a lot of five-star restaurant over there. You can go and no complaints at all. You will love it. You
Yeah,
should go over there too.
I want to go there. Now it's connected to St. Martin. No,
Who?
no, it's not. Dominican Republic is not connected to St. Martin. It's connected to Haiti.
No, no. They close, but not connected. No.
So it's just an island on its own.
Hmm.
What's
Correct.
connected to Haiti? I can't remember.
It's close to Haiti. Yes.
Yes, but it's not
Yeah.
connected to Haiti.
No.
I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. What is connected to Haiti? There's another country.
To connect it to Haiti. Well, it used to be French.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah. They just split
the
it
island
up.
is split in half. It's half.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Yeah. It's Dominican Republic and Haiti. That's the part that that's separated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the closest island to Dominican Republic is right now is Haiti because it's really close. It's really close.
Yeah. Now,
That's the closest one.
how close are you to St. Croix?
Same what?
St. Croix? I think
How
that's
close
right.
it is?
I think it's right next to Puerto Rico. St. Croix is.
Yeah, I think it's closer to Puerto Rico than Dominican Republic, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the are there any specialty foods in the Dominican Republic that people when they
Any
go down
specialty?
there, or is it?
No,
Nope.
not really.
I know
No.
I'm asking because in Barbados, one of my favorite things, and I know they don't have it in Puerto Rico, but it's flying fish.
Well, we do a lot of well. If
Like,
you go to the beach, you're gonna find other stuff, especially the fried fish.
yeah, well, I said, I was thinking about flying. They have something called flying fish,
Oh, flying fish.
and
No
they make it
idea.
with. Oh, it's really good, and they make it with all kinds of spices. Another thing we talked about yesterday, people
Oh, the
up here
spices,
don't know
yeah,
what spices are. The
yeah.
spices it's just better. Do you know why? I don't know why, but they're just better. Or just those old grandmothers better at making.
I think they made it better. I don't know what they do, but something they made something special. I don't know. They say they made it with love, but
Whatever
gotta
it
be
is,
something.
it makes me
Gotta be
feel
something.
it makes me feel like love. Well, let's
Yeah.
talk about some other things at your restaurant, Saboro Latino in Chicopee.
Yes.
One of my new favorite places. What are other dishes that your restaurant might have that a typical a typical non-Hispanic restaurant might have? What dishes can people try that you think they would be interested in?
Well, here one of the best things that people always ask for, fried pork belly, was
Oh
chicharron.
yeah, yeah. Is it what's it
They
called?
love that here. It's
Chicharron.
yeah, we call it chicharron. It's fried pork belly.
Yeah.
It's really people love that here. Oh, so especially with the we have all kind of empanadas. We got beef empanada, chicken empanada, pig's empanada.
Uh,
That's something people always ask, especially the potato balls. They love potato balls.
Ah, that's one of my
Yeah,
other favorites, and empanada too. Are just
yeah. I don't know if you try the potato balls, but if you don't, next time,
well, I'm going to stop by next week because I got a feeling that I'm going to have to. And I'm in New Hampshire a lot, so it's going to be tough. But I have a feeling
okay.
I'm going to have to make that trip at least once, maybe twice a month.
Well, we'll be here.
Definitely worth it. I mean, great stuff.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, and you still have family there, or is everyone up
Well,
here?
my mom lives here.
Yep,
She lives in Springfield.
that's
Yeah,
good. It's nice to have your mom nearby,
yeah, she's still around. Yeah,
so she could say, "How come you don't visit me all the time?" Doesn't matter where in the world you're from, mothers are the same.
that's correct.
My mother likes to call me up. She goes, David, it's your mother. I'm like, I know. We've got call identifier. I know who it is. It's you.
She reminds you all the time.
Oh, yes. You can't forget. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure
My
meeting you
pleasure. Thank you for
yesterday.
having me.
You guys do an amazing job. And don't forget, first of all, if you're planning a vacation this year, don't forget about the Dominican Republic. Don't forget about
Yeah,
Puerto Rico. Get down
won't
there.
regret it. Yes, please, guys.
Yeah,
Get
support
some
these
help.
people. Yeah, they need
Yeah.
your help. And right here, somewhere along here, somewhere, you can click a button and you can give money to an amazing organization, like World Central Kitchen. Chef Jose Andres does an amazing job. All his team does. And when you're helping, when you click that button and you donate anything you can, if you can donate $10, that's $10. That's going to help feed more people, and he does a great job. And right now, these people have been wiped out, whether it's in Florida, in Canada, in Puerto Rico, in Dominican Republic, in the Ukraine, in Nigeria. It doesn't matter where they are. They're all. Well, I'm not sure if they're in Nigeria, but they are in Ukraine. They're all over the world.
Yeah,
They,
they're over.
yeah, and I think I read they have served in the first 10 years 160 million people.
Oh wow,
That's pretty darn good.
impressive. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're already, what they do is they stage on the ground. So they were ready to go yesterday. They were on the ground, all staged, had the food ready to go. And as soon as the storm moves out, they've got the food, bam, and people they don't have anything. They don't have homes. They don't have roofs. They don't have running water, but they've got something to eat. And you got to eat. And if you want to have great food, go to Billy's Place. It rocks.
Let's go to Sabor Latino restaurant.
Hey,
We're here for you.
my friend, so nice to meet you. Can you give people your webpage so they can take a look?
Yeah, it's saborlatino.com.
Yeah,
So you
that's
can
easy enough.
go over there, check everything. So, and also go to Instagram. It's gonna be Sabor Latino restaurant.
Yeah.
So you're gonna find everything over there. He's just posting everything. So
Hey, fantastic, my friend. It's nice to see you. Nice to talk to you. I can't wait to see you again, and my stomach can't wait to see you
thank
again.
you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, no
You have a
problem.
great, great day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this from Cooking Something Good. So you stick around. Who am I pointing at? Who am I pointing at? Who am I pointing at? Hey, we're back. That's it. Show's over. We had a really great time today. I love this show because we've helped to, hopefully, we've helped to promote 3, 2, 1, take two. Hey, we're back. Thank you guys so much for joining me on Cooking Something Good today. This is one of my favorite shows ever because I am so impressed with the World Central Kitchen and all the things they do. We can't thank all our listeners enough for reaching in today and getting out there and getting to their donation page and donating what they could so we can help feed people who are in situations that are absolute disasters. And this World Central Kitchen, Chef Jose Andres and his teams just do amazing work. They have fed over 160 million people so far in the last 10 years. They have fed 160 million people who were communities that were in the middle of just unthinkable, unimaginable disasters. And they did it without hesitation. They did it quickly. And thanks to you today for reaching out. You helped. Remember, I hope you can see it here. If not, it's on the description page. If you're listening to the podcast, you can just go to the description page, click on it. It'll take you to their donation page. From there, you can donate, or you can also click back and learn all about them. Again, I encourage you to go to Google or whatever your search engine is and um, check out Chef's interview with Jimmy Fallon about a week ago from the time I'm recording this right now. He's on the Tonight Show, and I think you'll really be moved by this gentleman. So, hey, it was a great show. Special thanks to Billy Castillo from Saboro Latino, a great little restaurant that I just found by mistake in Chicopee. You know what that means? I'm going to eat more food. Larger and larger. Dave keeps getting bigger. I used to have hair. I used to be thin. It just went away. Like I was 37 years old. I went to bed when I was 37 years old. I woke my wife up middle of the night. Honey, wake up. What? I said, I'm bald and fat. And I was. But hey, you know what I like to say? Food is fun, fun is food, and it's always foodie fun time here at Cooking Something Good. Until next time, remember all you foodies. I forget. Bye.